Ifeinwa and Obiako, member Naiwit. She's a cybersecurity expert, and she will be talking to us on the topic digital safety against cyber violence on women and girls. In the last few days, CITP Ifeinwa Obiako has been teaching me, and I've been learning and enjoying my ignorant self about some cyber violence and some cyber security issues that I should know as a woman. And I know she is here fully loaded to talk to us about these very important aspects of our lives as women. Even men, we are not gender insensitive. So we will be listening to her. She has the floor. CITP Ifeinwa, are you with us?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, she's talking. We need to be sure we are all hearing.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, my distinguished fellows and colleagues in the house. Thank you for this great opportunity. I bring greetings from Anambra State. Thank you. Thank you to the local organizing committees and also the zonal coordinator, Dr. Stanley from our Southwicks. Southeast, you are highly welcome. Standing on existing protocol, I am Ifeinwa Obiako. I'll be presenting on the topic. Please, can you see my screen? I'm sharing.
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So I'll be presenting on digital safety against cyber violence and women and girls. Without further ado, my colleagues and my mentors in the house have explained what cyber violence have been. So I will not dwell much on it. These are the different types of cyber violence we have against girl and child. This violence child is not just on gender-based, but mostly we see them on our female gender, our girls. And these are the things, these are the type of online abuse they encounter once they use their online or using the ICT tools and different digitals, both their laptop, their phone to communicate, to work online. They can be abused using the technology, different tactics, malicious behavior ranging from embarrassing them. Like the example, our mother made someone complain of being sick or being raped. They will ask you, what are you doing at that time or one thing? Instead of looking it at the danger of you are being hurt or harmed, but you'll be criticized. Then we have some that is not too common, like Google bombing. Someone will just pick information about you, now try to falsify it, make it bring character deformation. We have done online grooming. Someone will just earn your trust. You think is a friend online. When you now decide to open up and start using, the person will now start blackmailing those information you shared. Then we have the cyber staking, where someone will now just peacefully gather all different information about you and start using it to manipulate you. Then we have the one of dozing. All of them in one way relates to using your personal identity, your information, what you post, what you do, what you share to fight against you and who you are. Someone can see the positive side of you, especially the journalists, the people who are recognizing the situation just to victimize you. And what's the purpose of this and the aim of this cyber violence? To just take you out from the internet, to make you be isolated, not to speak out, not to be involved with what others are doing. So these are the types of cyber violence we have. Then we have the attack surface. Attack surface, the avenue this cyber violence can come in. It can be in form of phishing attack. It can be from mobile phones. Your phone can get lost. And if you do not have enough security on it, maybe PIN lock and SIM lock, your personal information can be hijacked and be stolen. You have the card scheming, especially our rural women. Once you want to go to maybe all these current POS, Nigeria is moving towards cashless, but really we are not really uh, digital literacy enough to the rural women environment so that they can be inclusive to this. They can go to ATM stand, somebody will just volunteer, I'm helping. The person can swap his ATM information, just give the woman another ATM card. Before she will get home, she will now notice that her ATM have been swapped. Or most POS, that's what we call card scanning. They will insert it in their machine. As you slot it, it will capture every transaction. Your 16 digits, if it's MasterCard, and your CCV will be captured. So these are the avenues. We have the malware, which we are all aware of. We also have the unsecure browsing. When you browse using a URL that is not HTTP, and you share your sensitive information, you create a new account, you log in, everything is being viewed in a plain text, and which can be used to hijack your information. Then you see free Wi-Fi. Yeah, free Wi-Fi is good, but we don't have to share our sensitive information on those free Wi-Fi. If we are to use free Wi-Fi, whether in your school or anywhere, make sure you're working through VPN. And most VPN too is not safe. But we have to be careful not to share any sensitive information like doing online payments, filling your school form, anything that can solely identify you. It's not advisable to use our free Wi-Fi we see both in coffee store and in school. It's not advisable. Please, it is free. Then redundant app. If you have any application in your phone, in your system that you're not using, please get away with it, do away with it. Because, or you uninstall it when you need it, you install the most current version, because this app can create a backdoor, a rootkit for all these malicious attack to leverage on them and attack your identity. Then we have dumpsters. These are the dumpsters are when we dispose our personal information. You want to throw away your ATM card, expired one, or bank statement, you just go and put it in refuse bin. So dumpsters attack is from when you dispose or do away with your documents, sensitive information improperly, then these hackers or malicious person or anybody staking on you can just check what you dispose and pick them together and make up an information. Then on unsafe social media use, so many social medias are coming up, so many of them, and you don't know their rights and their permission and their privacy and their allocation, what they are selling, what information they are collecting from you. So with all this, they are all the attack surface. Cyber violence can come up on our women and girls. So what are the digital safety measures for cyber? They say the main purpose of digital safety is to what? Educate our women and children on how to protect themselves online. And protection of one's identity online is referred as the digital security. So once we sensitize our children, our girl child, both the male and the female gender, because if our son or our children, one of the gender is attacked, definitely we too that are following them and they are afraid, we also will have a share of those malicious attacks on them. Then what are the safety measures we can employ? On our social media, keep to a know-to-know basis, as in keep your data to a need-to-know basis. Don't share everything. Use your social media sparingly. You don't have to put your full name, your address, your phone number. There are some things you don't have to share. There are some social media you will be asked to come. First of all, check their privacy, the settings, like in my Zoom or my phone, even on my laptop. Each time I want to join them, I will just say only permit at this time, so that when I will be aware when Zoom wants to start collecting my data unknowingly without my permission. Even some of my my message app in my phone, I set those privacy to some minimum mode that at each time I want to use it, I have to authorize your permission. So with this, you can control the privacy, your information that have been shared. That most times when you encounter cyberbullying on your social media, you can just block those people. Always visit your social media. If you have any account you are not using, please delete that account. We'll get to that stage. Then some online forms and Google, apart from Google and Microsoft, most sophisticated online form are all data gathering. So be wary in filling online quizzes and application permission, because as you hello, I hope I'm audible.
Loud and clear, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. So my network is checking, it's about to ring here. So these are the things you have to be careful about. Then destroy private record and statements properly. Like we mentioned, be careful about the dumpsters. People will go to your refuse bin to search for information, both at your office place and the like. Know what you dispose in the office. You can just burn them down. Best way to destroy it. Then do not let your credit card, your ATM, anything, your token to be out of your sight at any moment. So you can see the pictures we have here. Thank you. We move to the next. Okay, we have the digital safety best practices. Create a good, strong password. We keep saying that and we keep emphasizing on that. Use different username for different password. Now, when someone wants to do a cyber staking on you, or a dozen it means taking a research on a person and dropping a document, bringing them together. Someone can, from different social media, try to link who you are from there. So, but when you use different usernames and the like, you attempt to protect yourself the more and make it difficult for those person creeping on you to know that you are the actual person using this. Then two-factor authentication cannot be overemphasized. You create it after having a unique password, having a master password. Then you need a two-factor authentication in case you lose your main password or someone tries to steal your password. Maybe you mistakenly log in unsecured environment, but with your two-factor authentication, you'll be able to log the person out. Then regularly change your password every 90 days. This instruction is from the ITU, International Telecommunication Unit, and so many cyber environments. Then most importantly, I will encourage us to have separate email accounts for separate purposes. If it's for your professional, like me, I do tell people I have about 10 email address. I didn't know I started it earlier. I have the one for publication, I have the one for family, I have the one for association. Like if I see any message from NIWIT in my publication email, I know that this is a scam. Maybe the person saw that I'm a member of NIWIT, but not knowing the email I use for NIWIT. Later I saw that I said this is not from NIWIT because you have already created that scenario for security. So that's it. Then you can also set a password manager, because when we have different accounts and it's not best to write our password down, you can create a password manager, have a unique and a strong master password, which allows you to log in to the password manager that helps you to create a stronger password. If you cannot remember all the password you use, then in our system, in our phone, it's good to regularly update our softwares, both on our phone, both on our laptops, both the operating system, every applications you are using. Because updating those passwords is just called in cybersecurity patching. When you patch those software, meaning that there is a new security vulnerability that they have treated, they have tried to rectify, they have patched, they have updated. You notice that these days, WhatsApp is part of them. They keep forcing you to update or you leave the WhatsApp. So these are the things that you see. Then we now have, like I mentioned, don't use the free Wi-Fi. Then another one, don't click on link on or attachment from unknown person. Even if it's the known person, Try to do a call, have a zero trust. Ma, did you send something for me? Because I didn't have any prior discussion. You'll be sure because the person's email may be hacked, and me as a friend or a contact to that email, I'm not safe. But when you do a double check, it will save you in a long way. Then get rid of obsolete profile. If you are not using any social media accounts, any email, it's safe for you to delete them. Then also check your data online, scrub them. You can use tools like Delete Me, Private Doc, Repetition, Defend, and all this to do that. Please, I hope my screen is changing.
Yes. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Okay, God bless. Thank you. Then we now have the technical digital tools. We can use that. Most times I do this, and I learned it from my tutor and my mentor. Sometimes you check Google about yourself, write your name, write it upside down, know who is personating you, know who you are online, know what you represent. Because if you don't know who you are, some Google bombing can start deformation character on you. Google yourself, know some information that is attached to you that is not really you. Then you can ask Google to remove those information. If you have any staking information, any cyberbullying, you'll see the simple screenshot we have on the screen here. You can go through your Google activity from your Gmail. You can tell Gmail Google what they can share on their Google and their ShareBT about you and what they can remove. You can use your personal contact product policy and this to remove unnecessary information, even any pornography or sharing of your pictures without your knowledge. Maybe like this we hear and we attend a conference and somebody just want to impersonate me. I was here with this person and say all manner of things. I have the right to write to Google, please remove this malicious information. I have the right to write to Twitter. So these are the links you can follow to do that. Then also, you can also search for your Gmail's account, your Google Me account, all this. If you have been owned, we use this word, if you have been pruned, this is the way. So you use this website. Once you type it, this is the screenshot for it. Once you enter your email address or your social account and type it here, it will tell you if your account has been compromised at the dark web, what chances have you, how many times of your account has an password have been breached. So this will tell you how to strengthen your social media. Then when you get a mail and you call the person and it looks like a phishing mail, you'll see the three dots on this image here on your email. When you open the mail, you click on the three dots beside it, you'll see report phishing. So by the time you do that, you report phishing, then block the sender. It will help the person not to try from any IPR address or from URL, sending to you again, trying to pick up your personal information. So you follow this side to move this. So in conclusion, we have to live smart. We have to be smart in whatever we are doing, be smart to stay online. We share responsible. We don't have to share our personal information. We have to manage our privacy. If anyone wants to tamper to our privacy or share our information or follow us or try to bully, you can report to our parents or someone in authority or the government policy agent. Like I saw they have enacted a cyber crime which they review too. Then always ask for help. You can ask for help. Then also ask also mean accepting. We have to be careful on who we accept online because most people we accept, most file we open can be malicious software, which can be a spyware, which can be a keylogger to copy everything we are doing online and monitor our activity. Then respect others. While you respect others, also be aware that some people are not reliable. They are not who they say they are online. So you have to be mindful of them, then think critically and trust your instinct. Our mind is our first secret. Whatever our mind tells us to do, always think before you click. Thank you very much. As we are back on digital safety to protect our digital footprint, our digital exhaust, whatever we do online, and our identity. Thank you very much. So we have some useful link that can lead you to where you can check those things. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, the organizer, for your time.
Thank you. CITP, Feiwa Obiako. All right. Thank you on doing justice. Good justice, very good justice. To the topic, digital safety against cyber violence on women and girls. Please, do we have any question from our online participants? Any questions from our physical participants in this room? Yes, I enjoyed your presentation. Online comments rolling in. Please, Mark, kindly help us with your lecture slides. Thank you for the nuggets. All right. Even Mama Naiwit is here. She's excited. One of her daughters has actually done noble as well, amongst others. You're greatly appreciated. Any questions on this note? We'll move forward. In our midst here, we have a